Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. In this one, we're going to do a trade breakdown, right? Or a trade recap. And this trade will serve as the perfect practical example of this video right here. So in this video, I have shared how to look for market structure shifts within the candles, all right? How to spot them and how to choose the right ones. So not just any market structure shift within the candles. So in this video, I didn't show any live example, only hindsight examples on the chart. So in this one, I'm going to show you an actual trade that I took based on the content of that video. So here's that trade, as you can see here. And here is the execution. So basically on this video, I'm going to show you how to look for zones or areas that will hold, right? I'm also going to show you how to confirm those zones using the candlestick structure shift, and also how to take entries and the logical targets. So this video will help you to put everything together. Now let's move on to the chart, and I'm going to show you how to build that trade idea. So this is the Bitcoin chart, and these concepts works on every asset class, so it doesn't matter, all right? What I'm going to show you here works on everything. So let's start with the 5-minute chart, because this is basically a scalping strategy. If you want to be a swing trader, then use higher time frames. It's all fractal. So what do we have right here? We can see that we are trapped inside two major swings. We have this swing low and this swing high, right? So basically we are in a range. When you see price is between a major swing low and a major swing high, we are in a range, all right? But that doesn't mean that you can't trade the range, all right? So inside the range, there is an intermediary structure, and you can trade it by simply looking for valid highs and valid lows inside this structure. So on the first thing first, you want to mark up the highs and lows, all right? So you can use this tool right here. So we have this low, right? And then we have this high right here, and then this low, and then we have this high, and then we have this low, right? And then we have this high right here. So from here, the market was moving up, making this low, and then breaking above this high, as you can see, a high, and this is a valid pullback, right? So this would be the protected low, right? Price should not, if the market is standing up, price should not break this, and if price breaks this, then it's probably that it's going to lower levels from here. Then we put in this low, and then we confirmed this low by putting a new high right here, above, closing above this high. So the market is starting going down, and if we are trading higher, as I told you before, if we are trending higher, price should not trade below this one. It should just tap into this and then trade higher. If we have a body closure below this protected low, then price will likely to do this and then trade lower, right? But we don't have that here. As you can see, we have only a wick. We have only a wick. We don't have a body closure below this low. So that will indicate to you that price is only sweeping liquidity, and it will move higher, all right? So let's disregard this zone, and price, as you can see, price tapped into the previous zone, which is this one, this previous swing point, after liquidating this low, and we don't have a body closure. So what do we have right here? We have two things. Price tapped into this zone, right, this previous swing point, into the 50% of it. That's one. The second thing is that we didn't close below this protected low, right? So we don't have a body closure, only a wick. So that's the second thing that indicates to you that we are trading higher, and we could see a reversal from here. Now, if we go to the 1 minute time frame, we have a third thing that will confirm our reversal. And this is the concept that I showed you in the previous video, which is the candlestick structure. We have put in this low and the high. Let me change this to blue. So follow the candles. We have this low and then price opened here, put in this high, and then trading lower and then higher and then lower, higher, lower, all the way to here. And then what happened is that we broke structure right here. So let's drag this to the left right here, and we have a market structure shift right here, right? So we have a market structure shift, and now this is a zone or a swing point. So this one is a swing point. So basically what you want to do is once price return to this zone, you can take your entry, right? So instead of just entering blindly on any zone, as you can see here, so if you entered blindly on this zone, we don't have any confirmation, so you would have took a loss, right? So this is why you always need to wait for a confirmation. So again, price traded to this previous swing point, couldn't make a new low, a body closure below this protected low, and then we have a candlestick structure shift on the 1 minute time frame. All right, so basically what you want to do is once price return to this area, you could take your entry. So let's forward price. Price is now approaching that area, that 1 minute swing point. Price is now printing lower lows and lower highs into this zone. Price taps the 50% of that 1 minute zone, and now price reverses to the upside. You will see that happen in few moments. So as you can see here, so here basically you're going to enter on the 50%, or once price taps into the area, your stop loss here. You don't need another confirmation here. You don't need another market structure shift, because we already have two confirmations. We have price taps into the 50% of the swing point, and we have a 1 minute candle structure shift, right? So you don't need any kind of other confirmation. Two is enough. You don't need three flips or three market structure shifts. Now, this was not my trade, and my trade is coming later. Let's keep forwarding price. Now price is trading higher into where? So we have two zones here on the upside. First of all, we have this one, and this is the S&D responsible, or the area responsible for breaking structure. So if you go to the 1 minute time frame, so this is the area that broke a structure here, multiple breakouts here, right? So we have this area, and we also have another area on the upside, which is this one. So remember the candlestick structure, right? If we follow the structure from here, we have this low, we have this high, the low, the high, the low, and the high, and we break it here. So as you can see, here we go. We have a market structure shift here, and this is a swing point, just like this on the 1 minute time frame. So let's keep forwarding price. And I want you to notice this area right here. We have this unmitigated zone right here, and this one can give us a rejection. We don't know that. We're not going to put our limit order. No, we're going to wait for price to return to this area, and we're going to see if we have any kind of market structure shift, a flip, right? So let's keep forwarding. Price is printing as you can see, once again, just like this one, these things repeat. We have printing lower lows and lower highs, and you can see this as a trend line liquidity, right? We have a trend line liquidity here, and then price traded higher. We have a trend line liquidity in the making, so maybe we can spot a market structure shift here. All right, so let's forward price. We tapped into that unmedicated zone. Let's wait. Let's forward price, and here. Now, as you can see, price traded below this zone right here. As you can see, we traded below this unmedicated zone, but this is not the case. This is a backtesting platform. But if we go to the charting from Binance, as you can see here, price didn't trade below the zone. It tapped right into the 50% of it, right? So this is just a technical issue from FX replay, all right? So here, as you can see, we're not going to enter blindly. We're going to wait for another confirmation, which is the flip. So if we follow the candles again, just like I showed you in the previous video, we have this low, we have this high, the low, and then the high, and then we print the low here, and then the high, and then the low. And as you can see here, we broke and closed above the previous high that created the low. So this is a valid flip. As you can see here, we have a market structure shift here. Now basically all you need to do here is to enter, right? It was this one, right? Is to enter once price return to this area. Right here, you put your stop loss here, and you're gonna target maybe here. I targeted this high because here we have an unmedicated area and we could see a rejection from it. So I targeted this high right here because this swing point right here was mitigated here. All right, so let's remove this one. Let's place an order. All right, so we are in, as you can see. Price is now starting to trade higher, and I want you to notice this. So we have a swing point from here. We have this one. This changes to red. You will see that this previous swing points will offer a pullback. This one will offer a pullback. This one will offer another pullback. They're all gonna offer a pullback. So there we go. This one provided a pullback. Now we're going to trade higher into this one, right? And it also offered a pullback into this previous zone. Now here price is going to spend some time, right? Here you can trail your stop loss all the way to here. Why? Because we created another zone, another area. We broke this high. So now this is a protected, let me know of this. This is a protected low, right? So as you can see here, this swing point also offered a pullback. And finally, we hit our TP of 2R. Now, so this was my trade, and let's forward price because I want to show you something else here. So as you can see here, once price tapped into this zone, price offered absolutely no confirmation on the 1 minute. We don't have any kind of a candlestick structure, right? So this is not valid to trade from. But if you go to this area, which is that candle, right? That 5-minute candle that we flipped, that we have seen a flip on, as you can see, price, once it tapped into the 50% of that area, as you can see here, once price tapped into the 50% of that candle, we have a flip in the candles. So here you go. Yeah, flip here. Price went all the way to here, and then we traded lower. So here we go, as you can see. And on the 5-minute also we have this, right? So on the 5-minute, as you can see, we have this pattern. We have a flip and close below this candle, price trading lower, and then went all the way to here, and then we traded lower. So same on the 1-minute time frame. We have a flip on this candle right here, price traded lower and went all the way to here, and then we traded lower. So this is also an opportunity to get in, right? I believe this is the end of this video. I hope it was not boring, right? Because I have covered a lot of things in here. If you didn't understand, you can rewatch this video. If you can understand these concepts, guys, the market will be so easy to trade, all right? It will be stress-free. You will not have FOMO. You will have plenty of setups per day, right? And this is all within a range. As you can see here, we are inside a range. The 1 hour is an absolute mess. But if you can understand the things that I shared here, new world will open to you. Because I used to see this as a 50-50 situations, but now I can see like 10 setups inside this range. All right. So I believe that this is the end of this video. If you have any questions, please DM me on my Twitter account or leave a comment down below and I'll answer you as soon as I can. Now, happy trading and good luck.